Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy Tuesday. I believe it's probably like the 9th or 10th of February. Yesterday, you guys saw we got the valve covers on the Chrysler 300 here. Right now, you can see here, we got some yellow tape over the where the oil cap goes, and over here where I'm guessing PCV or something went. We are getting ready to fire the car. We got the battery hooked up, did a fire test, nothing, no smoke, no fire. So the idea right now is to try to get the 63 Chrysler 300 here. So just to get it out of the way so we can get the thing out of the garage. And we have decided that today is Apache day. So we're going to keep working on these patch panels on the passenger side. I'll probably be doing some welding. Ron will probably be doing all of his figuring on the inner and outer cab corner, and we'll try to get this thing kind of down the road a little bit more. We got to talking about it last night. We were going to work on this, but we don't want to lose where we're at on this. As far as, you know, we've cut a lot of things off. We've kind of taken it to a point where we need to kind of finish this bottom half at least before we dive into anything else. So that's what we'll be doing. So as soon as we get this moved, and I'll bring you guys along. I got the tripod set up here for the first start, and then we'll move this, and then we'll move the thing out, and I'll show you guys that so you can see a little thing content. And yeah, we'll start working on the Apache. So stay tuned, guys. guys, welcome back. Alright, so we are on the passenger side cab corner of the 58 Apache. You can see there's some bracketry and stuff in here. That's some metal that's still on it that needs to be cut off. Big Ron's about to grind that off with that. And then we're going to keep moving towards getting this inner cab corner in. There'll be some scraping, some pouring, a lot of different things. I'm going to keep working on that side of the truck. I'll bring some of that to you, so stay tuned guys, lots to come. Okay guys, so I'm about halfway through washing the Chrysler 300. I'm washing it with Dawn soap and a green Scotch-Brite pad. Just trying to take off any grease or any bird poop or anything that's on this that I need to get off before I start doing any body work to it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully this stays on, you guys can watch. I know it's just washing the car, but yeah, no. It's something, right? Hey guys, welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. As you can tell, the Chrysler 300 is in the garage, and the truck is kind of pushed as far as we can get it over to this side. Now, good news, things have happened to both vehicles today. And I'll get into the Apache later once this is back out and I can show you. But we got a lot of undercoating off, pour 15, the inside there. Really got it prepped to go ahead and weld on the cab corners and inner and outer cab corners. So that's kind of where we're at there, but I'll show you all that here in a minute. What we did on the Chrysler 300 is, as you guys saw earlier, I washed it with Dawn soap and a green Scotch-Brite pad, and then we went over it, the rust spots. If you guys remember, we had rust spots. Now they're bare metal spots. We went over this with vinegar water, a mixture of vinegar and water, multiple times, and rinsed it good. And now we're going to go ahead and prime. We're just going to spot prime. It's going to look like a leopard, but that's okay because I just needed to be able to sit outside for the next couple days. You know, but we're going to do it with self-etching primer, and so it's done correctly, and then, you know, go from there. So we got all these spots on the hood. We've got some spots here. You can see all the shiny up through here. We got a little bit of taping we're going to have to do. Got a little bit here, there. Got a spot on the hood or on the trunk, a couple spots on the trunk, one there. And these are all just places where we sanded through. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. These spots here. So we're going to clean this up and get this to where it can sit outside. Over the next few days and weeks, we're going to be addressing brakes and starting to do some body work. We're going to pull that driver front fender off and pull the steering box off of it, probably right there, and continue to work on getting spark plug wires, you know, in the right place, and we'll keep working on the wiring and anything we need to do to get this to a point where we can, basically to where it's just like this one, where we can drive it around the neighborhood and feel confident that we're going to make it. Stop, start, steers. Steering box is shot. Like you guys have heard me talk about steering gear in Columbus, Ohio. Here, sometime in the next month, I'll get that steering box off and shipped to them, and then it'll probably be another 3 weeks to a month before we get it back. And then we'll put it on here, and we should have modern steering on the old Chrysler instead of, because right now it's like this before the wheel turns, right? So that's just, no matter how much you adjust it, it is what it is. So anywho's, that's what we're gonna do. We'll be back in a minute, and we'll show you the finished product of this, and then once this gets out, I'll get back into the Apache, so stay tuned. Okay guys, we're back. We got it self-etch, we got it primed with self-etching primer. It kind of looks like a Tiger tank and the Africa core, but you know, for now, ain't gonna be spotty like this forever. But at least now it has something on it. And again, this is self-etching primer, and we treated it. We treated the metal with vinegar and water and some kind of stuff Ron had, some acid solution stuff he had for metal conditioning. So looking way better here. So really happy with all of this, and we'll get to this Mr. Apache here in a minute. You can actually see it over there where I did. So all the black that you're looking at there, let me zoom in. So down on the floor, up into there, and then all the way across underneath is pour 15. We're just waiting on that to dry. It should be pretty much dry by now. But that's what we've been doing. We're gonna eat some dinner real quick, and then probably pull this monster out, and you know, see where we get. Once we get it out, I'll come back to you guys and show you everything on the Apache that we got done and what's coming tomorrow, and we'll kind of go over that. So stay tuned, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. We're gonna wrap it up here, kind of show you what we did on the Apache today, and give you one quick look at the Chrysler 300 now that it's outside, and wrap this thing up. Tomorrow we're gonna be back on the Apache, back on the Chrysler. The idea is to try to get the Chrysler primed, a lot of the bodywork done and primed by 2 weeks from now, kind of thing. And we're trying to get the cab corners onto the Apache. So it looks a little, you know, Tiger Tank, Africa Corps, World War II, you know, camo design going on, but it's not going to sit out here and rust. So the idea is to hopefully have this in primer sooner than later. Probably black high pole or high build U-pole primer, and be kind of a matte black, and should look pretty good. Now let's talk Apache. That's why a lot of you are here. So today we were working here, and you guys saw earlier in the video Ron cleaning all this up with the grinder, trying to get all that kind of where it needed to be. So in order for him to weld all this together, we had to get all this cleaned up and poured and ready for him to do this, right? So what we've got here, let me get down here and show you. Fortunately, most of it's under. So we poured everything you see that's black, right? And then under here, scraped all the undercoating, like you see here, off of this section, all of this, and that bracket there that you see, and went ahead and got all that poured. So we're in pretty good shape. So we're basically, the front of that bracket is the new floor. The back of the bracket is the existing floor that's going to be there. It's pretty nice. I don't see any issues with any of that. And then I went ahead and poured up into, as far as I could, up to the body line up here on this, and all these brackets, and back in here, just anything and everything I could get, so that we're ready. So to make it look like that side. So that's what's happening. I did get some of the undercoating off here. You can see it there. Now a lot of that won't get scraped off until we get the cab off the frame and it's kind of sitting on its back, right? We're going to lay it on its back, and then or something to that effect, to where I can actually get to all of this, because all these braces are in the way. I mean, it would just be an absolute nightmare. But if we can get some clearance, that'd be amazing. And we've replaced so much on the floor and on the rockers, and I mean, there was a lot of stuff we didn't end up having to scrape that was going to be just terrible. So, but the good news about the undercoating is it saved the metal underneath. It looks brand new. So it's just a matter of scraping it off, and then you've got literal new metal underneath. So a really good condition metal. So the only thing we got left is this Swiss cheese you see here. That is that back of the cab area, you can see up there, that we're going to cut out and take to the metal fab place here probably this week and get made. And then we'll get that in as well. Then the floor should be done. So lots of stuff happening, guys. This is where we're at. Let me get off the floor. Oh my god. And yeah, so hopefully tomorrow the next day, we'll get the inner cab corner in, maybe the outer cab corner, and then start welding all this up and have that done. And then we'll move into, what do you think, doors next? Door patch panels? Probably the door patch panels, because we've got the bottom half from about here down, all new. Same here, around about here, right there, down. So clearly we're not going to do what they did, which is, you know, pop rivet it to death, and yeah. So all of that carnage will come off of this, and you'll have brand new patch panels just like everywhere else we've done, new metal. So that'll be huge improvement for this truck. And yeah, we get the doors done, and then it'll be time to jump up here.
get these guys done. This nightmare here. And the outside one as well. And we have other rust. We have some stuff here. In through here, we've got some stuff over there. There's not really on the back. Back's pretty good. We still got to weld up the filler neck. There's some stuff. So, lots of work to do, guys. But, look how good my door shuts. Look how good my lines are. I'm very happy with that. So, yeah, a little tight right here. But this whole thing kind of, it's not welded in or anything, so it moves. But, very, very happy with it. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. This is what we're doing. This is where we're at. We're kind of doing a little bit of Chrysler, a little bit of Apache, and you know, hopefully you guys are okay with that. For those of you that don't know, I did give actually Super Bowl Sunday. During the Super Bowl, I drove the Miata down and gave it to Eden, and it did fantastic. He's been driving it for a few days, no issues from what I understand, and just loves his car. So that's really good, and I think he's going to get a four-wheel alignment on it, and here in the next week or two, and he should be good to go there for a long time. So that's why you don't see a little green Miata sitting out here. So we're actually getting things out of the yard in the driveway. It's kind of nice. But anyway, guys, stay tuned, and we will see you tomorrow. More on the Apache, more on the Chrysler, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.